welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. Thank you for tuning in. Please also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and join the beauty family. So today I decided to dive into some old and some new, some makeup that I haven't touched in a while. So if you'd like to see how I created this glam look from start to finish, stay tuned. So beauties, let's dive into some new and old makeup. I mean, we're not talking like 2000 old. We're just talking about some releases that happened within this year or maybe later on. So there's some palettes that I wanted to dive into that I haven't used in a while. The Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette for a spin. I have not picked this up in a while, and the shimmers are gorgeous. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to do more of a rose gold glam eye look today. My crease, I'm going into this shade right here. I believe this is called Devotion. Maybe. I feel sometimes when you have so much makeup, you forget. And it's you're looking in your stash and it's wait a minute, where have you been? So I figured, let me dive into some palettes that I haven't used in a while. And these were definitely nice palettes. Pricey. Okay, pricey, but Black Friday is coming up, so that'll be a good time to get a little bit of a discount. But these were super pretty palettes. So I started off with this color in my crease and just blending that around on all over my lid, just about. I'm going to go into this color right here. I believe it's Crush. I'm trying to see if they line up. Maybe not. I think it's Amore. Yeah, I think that dark color is Amore. And we're just going to smoke out the outer V. This palette will be a great palette for Valentine's Day. So I definitely might bring this one out and one of my other palettes for some Valentine's Day looks. We have to utilize the NYX Glitter Glue Primer. This, if you don't have this and you love shimmery shadows, what are you doing? Please run down to your nearest Ulta or order on nyx.com and get you some Glitter Glue Primer. I live for this, okay? This makes the shimmers pop. So yes, I am going to add that with a flat brush. Romance, it is this plum shade here and one of these. I'm debating which one. I think this was the color that I used in my Tear Duct. It was really pretty on top of this plum shade, so most likely these two shades. Primer on the lid. Shimmers are so buttery. Very nice formula, really pretty. So I'm just going into my crease with, I believe that was Devotion, the first shade I initially went in with, just to blend out the edges. Then going in with Amore, and I'm just blending out these two shades together so that they look seamless. Might just add a little bit extra just to tap that outer V. Add a little bit of glitter glue here. Look, is so cute. I love how, depending on how you shift and look at the eye, so it might look weird now, but watch when we put on lashes, it's gonna come together. So that's what we're missing. Alrighty, so the lashes are on, so now y'all can see my vision, okay? Yes, honey. Okay, perfect. So we have to prime the face. Since it is winter time, I kind of want to be a little bit more hydrated. I love my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm, but she keeps matte, okay? And it is dry outside, cold, okay, frigid. I'm trying to think of other words. Brick. It's cold outside, so I like to hydrate a little bit more. in the winter time. I mean, I will still use my Nationality blurring balm, just depending on like where I'm going, but because you know it's perfection for longevity. But if I do use it, I'll probably use more of a hydrating foundation. But this is the Milk Pore Eclipse mattifying primer, so I'm just putting this all over, just working her in. For foundation, I'm going in with the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow. This is in the shade 505 Neutral. This was like a perfect shade for me. Let's see if it's still, because I know that was the summertime. I love how it just like glides on the skin. It can maybe be a hair lighter. So now I'm looking bronzed, but like I said, we're gonna fix it. We're going to fix it. Man, the vitamin D is like really lacking. It happened so quickly. It was like just the other day this worked. But here we are. So I'm gonna go in with my Nicka K Perfection Concealer. So that way we can brighten this up a little bit. So I like to layer. I added 7 and 8. We are going to let this dry down a little bit before we contour. Let's blend this out. This concealer gets me every time. So we're just doing a mixture of new and old. I'm going to set my under eye, and I'm using my One Size translucent powder to set this concealer. With my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder, this powder foundation is off the chain, okay? If I had to have one powder foundation for the rest of my life, this would be it. No joke. It is so bomb. This is in the shade 505. Y505. It is blurring. It gives beautiful coverage. This powder is sensational. Makeup Forever. Don't ever get rid of it or we will all have problems. I'm also going to add the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in 65 Toffee right on top. My Makeup by Mario. This is his Soft Sculpt Bronzer in the shade Deep. Right over that bronzer with the same brush that I use my face powder with, just to make sure everything is seamless. Now for blush, should I change the blush? Because honestly I've been using the same blush. It's fine because it goes with the eye look. It's fine. It's okay. Love Struck. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been obsessed with this. I really have. Mother, You Eat in the blush department. Okay, this blush is bomb. I think there's one more I need to get. One more, and then I have my collection of Pat McGrath blushes. Y'all should be proud of me because back in the day it was only Raisin y'all used to see me put on. So now we have elevated. Okay, a little bit of Love Struck on these cheeks. Stunning. So I'm gonna set my under eye with Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless in the shade 3. Now this is almost done, so I actually need to get another one, which I will be going to pick up another one of these, but I actually might get 2 because 2 is a little bit brighter and this one is more subtle, but it still leaves the under eye flawless. So pro tip, that is the key. So set your under eye concealer with the loose setting powder, then you're going to go on top of it with the pressed powder. My favorite is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless powder, honey, because it's immaculate, okay? It looks so bomb. So now I just have to contour my nose, bottom mascara, and then we can get started on the lip. Alrighty, so now that we finished the rest of that mascara on the bottom lash line, threw on a middle part. So now it's for the highlighter. So this is an OG, okay? This is an OG. This is Estee Lauder's Heatwave. This is the Bronze Goddess Illuminating Powder. This was like sold out everywhere. I think because Amrezy had it, and it went viral. I mean, like, you couldn't get your hands on it, but I got my hands on it. I think this was like $60 too, because it was not cheap. So we are going to highlight our nose with this. This is definitely an artifact. This and Gilded Honey, those are two, but I know I've used Gilded Honey on this channel, but I have not used my Heatwave. So we are taking her for a spin today. Let me just take a little bit off. Okay. Now that that's done, it is time for the lip. I want to go in with a pop of color. I have not used a Fenty Stunna lip paint in a while. Okay. Man, you know, when this dropped, I had to have it, because I told you guys I had a hot pink era where it was just strictly hot pink, and we gotta get back to that. Like I've said, we gotta spin the block. So this is Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in Unlocked. She is absolutely positively stunning and gorgeous. Like, look at this. This is like the perfect, if I could paint my car a color, it would be this color. One day, I don't care how old I am, I'm getting a hot pink car. So now I am going to line my lips with Magenta by MAC. Now this is really a color that you can use for a lot. So I've used this with reds, I use this with hot pinks. So this is very versatile. And now for the start of the show. Trying to let that dry just a little bit so I can go with another layer. So this is the finished look. This is the lip. Live for this color. Thank you so much for tuning in to this glam look. And as always, until next time, thanks for watching.